Hello everybody, welcome to Astrup Studios. My name is Magnus, and in this video, I thought it would be a good idea to basically go over what happened in Astrup Studios in 2025. So 2025 is almost over, but I thought I would do something that I did last year. We just talk about what exactly happened here at Astrup Studios in 2025. So 2025 has been Astrup Studios' first full year because 2024 was a half year. So because of that, 2025 is basically the first full year for Astrup Studios. And I'm basically gonna go over some of the videos that were uploaded in from Astrup Studios in 2025 and just talk about some of them, maybe even point out some facts. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing in this video. So without too much more talking, let's just get straight into this. So, at the start of the year, I just made like a video where I talk about some plans for this year. That's all I did. Then I made the most wanted sets video, and then I made a video where I talk about Lego sets with really long names. Maybe I should do an update to that video, maybe. Then there was the news video, and the vlog video, and then I made the next city update, which this video got a lot, and I mean a lot of views. Like, holy, this video just blew up. It was absolutely insane. And well, then I made a whole video, and then let's see, what else did I make? Oh yeah, I made a top 10 video where I show you my most wanted retired Lego sets, and then I covered every set from AquaZone. That was cool. Then I made, what else did I made? Oh yeah, I made a video where I show you 10 city police sets that you probably don't remember. That was kind of cool to make. Then I made a video where I talk about how many times I've come across paperbacks in Lego sets, because, well, I'm very interested in the paperbacks, and, well, I've made a couple other videos related to the topic as well, but we'll get to those later. And then I made the Astrup Studios logo, which, by the way, the Astrup Studios logo is actually right here, next to me. So yeah, here's the Astrup Studios logo. If you have not seen it, so I just wanted to show it to you guys really quickly. Anyways, moving on, what else we got? Oh yeah, I talked about the Mini Heroes collection, that was cool. Then I covered every Viking set. Then I showed you my most wanted Lego sets of February 2025, which that video got a lot of views. That's crazy. Then I covered every single Lego remake, or almost all of them. I probably should make a follow-up to that video. Maybe I should. What else did I make? Oh yeah, I made a new bedroom tour because that was long overdue. And then I made it to 200 videos. That was cool. And then I made another city update where I added some details, or at least that's what the title says. And then I got the 3D printed minifigure arm headset holder, which is actually right here. So this just stores the headset that I use, which is actually very, very cool. Anyways, then I made a vlog about the roughest ride home ever. That was, I don't know why I call it. I just thought it would be a good idea to call that. Then I made another city update, which I believe from this city update, I upload a city update pretty much every single week. I'm pretty sure of that, and this was trying to use as much space as possible. That's what I called it. And then I covered every set from Dino Attack / Dino Try 10. And then I just made a small little video where I talked about YouTube's 20th anniversary this year, which was very, very cool to see. Anyways, then I made a vlog about Copenhagen. That was very cool. And then I made another city update where I say I make him look more realistic. And then I uploaded a skiing footage from Austria this year. And then I was also at Brick Days 2025. And then I made a video where I wonder why we are still getting plastic bags in Lego sets. So that's also related to paperbacks. And then the next day update was about me trying not to make this a concrete jungle, because obviously I don't want it to be a concrete jungle. And then I covered every set from World Racers. Then I made the video where I show you my most wanted Lego sets of March 2025. And then I made a vlog where I show you guys that I built a Lego set in a box, which is actually very, very cool. And then I show you guys my display shelves again, because that was a video that was long overdue. And then I had some fun scenes to see, that was cool. and then I added a train loop under the sea, which was pretty cool. Then I updated the Astrup Studios logo slightly, doing not a lot. And then I made a video where I answered the question if you should buy all of the new Speed Champions Formula 1 cars, because that was kind of something I wanted to look into, if it's worth buying all of these cars. And this video actually got a lot of views, which was actually very, very cool. And then I added a park to the city, and then I show you every single Atlantis set. And then I made a video where I wonder why Lego is still making playbacks in North America, because they're actually still doing that, which is kind of interesting. And then I made a tour of the sea. I definitely needed to do that. Then I made a video where I talk about the coronavirus lockdown, which was 5 years ago, which is crazy. Then I added a small little pond to the sea. So that's made a bit of a small update there, nothing too crazy going on there. Then I covered every elf set. And then I show you most of my Lego sets of April 2025. And then I said I was gonna restore all of my Lego pieces, which I have done that, which is cool. And then I made a April Fool's video where I tell you guys that I'm leaving YouTube, which I actually didn't do because I'm still here. But someone actually did fall for this joke, which I was actually not expecting anyone to fall for this joke, but someone actually did, which is actually kind of crazy. Though honestly, I do kind of feel bad for a person who actually believed I was leaving YouTube, but he did give me some good advice as to how to grow, which is actually very, very cool. Anyways, then after that, I uploaded a city update where I've changed the layout again, which is pretty cool. And then I made a whole video where I bought some of my Lego sets, because I definitely needed to do that, and well, I still need to do that, of course. And then I made a video showcasing the Minecraft world, because again, that was a video that was long overdue. And then I made a vlog where I tell you guys the truth about the I'm leaving YouTube video. And then I made a CRA where I basically improved on the latest rebuild, because that was important. Then I covered every single sports set. And then I made a video where I show you guys the progress of me restoring the Lego pieces. And then I'll show you guys all of my Lego catalogs. That was cool. And then I made another update where I used some of the stuff from the display shelves. That was cool. And then I showed you guys the Lego Bricks Everywhere Tower, which I definitely need to do an update to that video, because the tower has definitely grown. But you guys seem to like that video, which is actually very, very cool. Then I made a news video where I cover the Ultimate Color Series Jango Fett Starship, as well as the Meta Force promos. And this one also got a lot of views, which is actually very cool. Then I made a video where I talk about the Logo series, because honestly, I'm not really personally a fan of the Lego series. I don't know why, I just don't really see the appeal of the brick build logos, honestly. The new Batman logo that's coming out is actually kind of interesting, honestly. Then I made a update where I had some new vehicles. Then I covered every studio set. And then I'll show you all of the Lego sets they're releasing in May of 2025 that I want. And then I made a video where I show you guys the Lego City in a mess, because I didn't get around to finishing up the rebuild that was going on. Then I covered every single collectible minifigure series. And then I showed you all of the collectible minifigures in my collection, which was actually very, very fun to do. Then I made a news video where I cover the Sherlock Holmes set, as well as some sets from Creator, Technic, and Speed Champions for the summer of this year, which is actually very cool. And that video got a lot of views as well, so that's cool. Then I covered some of my rare and special Lego items. And then I covered the recent rebuild. And then I covered every single Batman set. And then I made a Meta Forest haul, which was a little bit late, but who cares? And then I made a video where I tell you guys what I do when I'm not making YouTube videos. Then I made another news video that got a lot of views. And in that video I covered the shuttle carrier aircraft, Pixar Lux Jr., and some new sets from Sea Friends and Dreams. And then I made a video where I wonder if the construction site has become overstuffed, which it kind of had become at that point. Then I made a video talking about the new Arctic sets, so I should mention that. And then I showed off the YouTube setup. And then I made a video where I show you guys that I'm pretty much done with sorting the Lego pieces. At least for now I'm done. Then I made a video where I covered the book knocks, because I thought the book knocks were kind of interesting. Like, if I'm being honest, I feel like the book knocks are a little bit more interesting than the brick build logos, but that's just me. Maybe some of you agree with me, maybe some of you disagree with me. It's okay because everyone has their own opinion. Then I made a C update where I fixed some stuff that bugged me, and then I covered every Ben 10 Alien Force set, which that video also got a lot of views. Don't know why, but I did not expect that video to get a lot of views. Then I made a video where I talk about the hardest LEGO project that I have ever done. And while it really was a hard project, I do recommend this video because I actually do like this video. Then I made the update where I was getting a little creative. Then I show you guys my entire LEGO collection. That was very cool. And then I made a video where I compare two LEGO sets, the minifigure vending machine and the sea tower, to figure out which one was better. And then I show you guys most of my LEGO sets of June 2025, which I actually do like that video. I don't know why, I just like that video. So yeah, that's just something I want to put out there. And then I made a sea update where I added a beach, and this video blew up like a lot. Like, this video got a lot of views. It was absolutely insane. And then I covered every single Prince of Persia set, and then I made a vlog where I say things for reviews, if I would mention that. And then I updated the Astrup Studios logo for one final time, at least I hope so. And well, I still haven't found any proper spot for it, but maybe I should. And then I made a C update where I show you a prophecy that looks very good. And this video has actually become the most viewed Astrup Studios video, which is pretty insane. Like, this one video has the most views of any Astrup Studios video. That's absolutely insane. And then I made a video where I wonder why there isn't a Wave 7 in the World Racers team, because I was kind of wondering why there wasn't a Wave 7 in the World Racers team. So I made a video about it. And then I covered all of my Formula 1 cars, which I probably should make an update to this video because I have gotten a couple more Formula 1 cars. And then I made a video where I compare the Temple Bounty and the Going Merry Pirate Ship. Then I made an update where I show you a prophecy that I'm very proud of. And then I covered every single Toy Story set. And then I made a video where I wonder why some LEGO sets do not get released on June 1st in North America, because I also kind of was wondering that. Then I show you guys the clean tools that I use. Then I made a video where I show you every single LEGO set that are retiring in July of 2025, because I like to show LEGO sets that are retiring, just so that way you guys know what you should buy before it's too late. And then I made another two of the Astrup Studios Legacy, which got a lot more views than the other one, so that was kind of surprising. And then I made a video where I show you guys the Minecraft world, and this is the last update I've made for the Minecraft world, simply because I have nowhere to put it, which is kind of sad. But hopefully I will one day find a spot for it. And then I show you most of my LEGO sets of July 2025. And then I made a video where I show you my LEGO armies, because why not? That's a fun idea. And then I made the last weekly vlog here in Astrup Studios because, well, I don't really do weekly vlogs anymore. So that basically kind of marked the end of an era, I guess, if you want to call it that. And now we're pretty much halfway done with 2025, which is kind of crazy. So let's see if we can cover the other half as well. So I made a C update where I was still trying to change things. And this one also got a lot of views, which is crazy. Then I covered every Trolls World Tour set. Then I showed you guys the bedroom again because it was gonna get rebuilt. And then I made another video covering pair bags, where I asked you guys if you guys have come across pair bags. And then I made the 50th LEGO News video, which is kind of cool to see. And then I made the first daily vlog since the first vlog here on Astrup Studios, which is pretty crazy to see. And then I made the update where I cover some minor changes. And then I made a video where I show you every single LEGO Inside 2 exclusive set. I actually do like that video, that's very cool. And then I ranked every Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars set. That was cool as well. And then I made a C update where I covered the rebuild that took me forever, because it did take a long time to make that rebuild. Then I covered every Despicable Me set. Then I made a news video where I covered Italian Riviera, so I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. And I also covered the fact that Say No Limit Season 3 is out. And then Astrup Studios became 1 year old, which is kind of cool. And then I made a video where I show you guys the history of the Astrup Studios Lego City, or at least here in Astrup Studios. Then I show you every single Lego set that were based on a delayed movie from 2020. Then I show you guys my dad and uncle's Lego collection again because if I would do that again. And then I showed you my most wanted Lego sets of August 2025. And now fun fact, this video right here was actually edited on a hotel room in Germany because the day before it was gonna go up, I realized that the day it was gonna go up I wouldn't have time to edit a video because we were mostly gonna be driving. So yeah, I basically edited in a hotel room, which is kind of crazy. Then I show you guys the improvement attempts that failed, and that also got a lot of views, which is crazy. Then I show you every single brick sketches set, and then I made a news video that got a lot of views where I covered the new Wall-E set, as well as the Across the Spider-Verse collectible minifigure series. And then I made the improvement attempt that succeeded, which is very cool. And then I celebrated my birthday, so I made a whole showing you what I got, and also made another one because, well, we actually I also had to celebrate my birthday for my family as well. Then I made a city update where I asked myself if we are close to a limit, which we kind of were. And then I cover every single Hero Factory set, and then I covered the weird collectible minifigure accessory packs. And then I made a vlog where I was starting a new school, which was cool. And then I made another top 10 video. So it took a long time for me to make another top 10 video. But I made a top 10 video where I cover my favorite city police sets. And then I made a city update where I was just mainly moving buildings around. Then I covered every single Lego tram because I thought it would be cool to make a video about the trams. And then I showed you my most wanted Lego sets of September 2025. And then I made the update where I kind of took inspiration from the No Limits show, because why not? I thought it was very cool. And then I covered every single hobby set ever. Then I made a top 10 video where I show you guys my favorite city fire sets. And then I made a vlog where I have gotten some new shelves in place, because that was cool. And then I got a bag with some Lego pieces, so I made a whole video about that. And then after that I made a city update where I added some more sidewalk because I had gotten some new sidewalk pieces in the bag that was in that whole video. So that was very cool. Then I made a video where I wonder if One Piece is the new Lego Pirates theme, because it kind of is. Then I made a news video covering the most expensive Lego set ever, as well as some new sets that have been released and some new Christmas sets that have been revealed. And then I made a video where I just talked about the new Ultimate Color Series Death Star and see if it really is a huge fail. And this one actually did get a lot of views, which is very cool. And I did actually try to see how long I could make this video, and apparently it was almost 11 minutes long, which is actually very cool to see. Then I made the update where I show you a part that could be improved. And then I covered every single Speed Champion set. Then I made a Lego haul where I show you guys the Lego set I got for half the retail price. Then I show you 10 Lego sets I regret not buying. And then I made a video where I covered a small train setup that I had in the bedroom. And then I made a setup update where I basically improved on the part that I thought could be improved. And then I made a tour of the new display shelves because I needed to do that. Then I made a setup update where I made a sacrifice that was hard to make. Then I cover every single Monkey Kid set. And then I show you my most my Lego sets of October 2025. And then I made a video where I talk about Dimensions 10th anniversary. And then I made a top 10 video where I show you 10 Lego sets that I will probably never own. Maybe I will own some of them, but we'll see. Then I made another update where I asked you guys if I wasted some space. We don't really know if I really did that. And then I went to Scarbeck Fam again this year, and this video got a lot of views, which is actually kind of crazy to see. Then I made another update where I show you what is probably the best layout so far. Then I covered every Super Mario set, and then I made a video where I wonder why LEGO hasn't made a Super Mario minifigure just yet, because, well, for some reason they haven't done that yet, which is kind of weird. Then I talked about the this store again, since I talked about it again. Then I added some classic sets to LEGO City, and then I show you guys the display shells again, because I was trying to do it again. And then I made a video where I show you guys a giant train layout that's set up in the living room, and this one actually got a lot of views, which is actually very cool to see. And then I made another tour of the LEGO City, and then I covered every Scooby-Doo set just in time for Halloween. Then I show you guys my 10 favorite city construction sets, and then I made a questions and answers video, which I do definitely need to make another questions and answers video. So if you guys do have a question that you want to ask me, well then you guys should comment on that questions and answers video, and then I will probably make another one. We'll see about that. Then I decorated the LEGO City for Halloween. That was cool. Then I show you guys my most wanted LEGO set of November 2025, because, well, there really was just one. Then I show you guys some of the Halloween decoration that my family had made for Halloween. And then I went to Legoland again for the first time in a long time. And then I made a city update where I basically experimented a little bit. And then I made a video where I cover every single Jurassic World set. And then what else did I make? Oh yeah, I made a city update where I was trying as best as possible to remember what has changed. And then I made a video where I tell you guys how much time I actually spend on YouTube. And then what else did I make? Oh yeah, I made a city update where I made a very good use of space, which is very cool. Then I covered every single art set, and then I show you guys every single LEGO set that we're retiring at the end of the year. And I do hope you guys managed to get some of the sets that we're retiring. Then I made a video where I show you 10 small LEGO sets that I would recommend for Christmas this year. And then I made a city update where I basically did something that I thought was a good idea. Then I show you 10 large LEGO sets that I would recommend for Christmas. And then I made a video where I wonder if the world map will ever be beat as the largest LEGO set ever. And then I show you guys my most wanted LEGO set of December 2025, because again there was really only one. And then I hit 500 videos, which was pretty crazy, and I basically celebrated by telling you guys that the LEGO City had to go. And now maybe I will bring back the LEGO City, maybe I will, we'll have to wait and see about that. And then I covered every single advanced models / career expert / icon set ever. And then I show you guys every single Formula 1 set that LEGO released in 2025. And then I made another video showing you guys the giant LEGO train layout, because I was gonna take it apart. Then I made a video where I explained the plans for Winter Village. And then I made a video where I talk about the new types of LEGO trains. And then I made a video where I show you guys all of the named city characters that I have in my collection. Then I made an update to the Winter Village layout. And then I covered every single city set, which took a long time to make, but I did. And then I made a video where I covered every single city set I have in my collection, which was a pretty big video to make. And then I show you guys my 10 favorite LEGO sets of 2025. And then the Winter Village got completed. I made the Christmas haul for this year. And the final video that I wanted to cover for this year is the video where I talk about the return of Ninjago Legacy, because I think it's cool that Ninjago Legacy is returning next year. And well, that was basically it. Those were some of the videos that Astrup Studios uploaded in 2025. And by the way, let me know down in the comments below which one of these videos you have watched, because if there is one of a video that I covered in this video that you are unfamiliar with, well then I would recommend you watch that video, because I do put a lot of effort into these videos that I've posted this year. So go check out the videos that you are unfamiliar with, because, well, it would be very, very appreciated if you guys could do that. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to this on YouTube, and hit that bell notification button so that you're going to know if I upload a new video. So now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.